This woman is about 70 years old. She first attended school, then sat at her desk at work, and then spent time playing with her children in the park, and again with her grandchildren a few years later, never counting the passage of the years. But the body that was so good at sport and running grew too weak for her even to stand up. Her sharp eyes clouded over, and her radiant skin became riddled with deep lines. When she looks at old photos, she can clearly see the changes the years have brought. No matter how much she would love to run and play, walk fast and enjoy herself, her body will not let her. She probably has no idea where the last 70 or 80 years went. If asked, she will say, they all went by in the blink of an eye. In her early 20s, she probably never imagined she would one day grow old, but now she is coping with the reality of old age, and now she understands how wrong she was. If you asked her to write down or speak of everything she did in her life, she could, at most, fill one notebook or talk for perhaps 5 or 6 hours. She would find it difficult to remember the good or bad things that happened in her childhood and youth, the important decisions she took, her desires, the aims she spent years trying to achieve. The things she used to imagine were so important are now no more than memories. That is the sum total of her 70 long years. But the destructive effects of time are visible everywhere. People witness the worst decay in their own bodies. As the years go by, the bodies that are so important to people suffer irreversible damage. This change that people go through as the years pass is revealed as follows in the Quran. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan.
It is Allah who created you from a weak beginning. Then, after weakness gave you strength. Then after strength ordained weakness and gray hair. He creates whatever He wills. He is all-knowing, all-powerful. Surat HARUN 54.
Old age is described as a second childhood in medicine because the decay that takes place in the human body leaves people in need of care and protection, just like a child. Everyone starts life as a child and ends that life by returning to childhood once again after a certain period of time. This process is definitely not a random one. If Allah had so wished, He could keep people young until they die, and could have created the body free of disease and deficiency. But by creating various physical defects in old age, Allah once again reminds us that this world is only a temporary abode. This verse reveals the temporary nature of this world and that people will come to old age after attaining a certain wisdom. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. Allah created you and then will take you back again. And some of you revert to the lowest form of life so that after having knowledge, you know nothing at all. Allah is all-knowing, all-powerful. Surat An-Nahl 70. Skin is one of the most important elements of human beauty. If this tissue, just a millimeter in thickness, is lifted off, the resulting picture is a most unattractive one. In fact, it is too horrible to be able to look at easily. Therefore, what people are so proud of and show off to other people, in fact, consists of 2 kilograms of skin covering the entire body. The striking thing, however, is that skin is where the damage caused by old age is the most apparent. People who were once known for their physical beauty, who attained power and fame, who were so intelligent and healthy, will be no different from what you are seeing on the screen right now. All the cosmetic products people use, the vast sums of money spent on them, all the different forms of plastic surgery may delay the process for a few years, but cannot change the inevitable outcome. The evident truth is this: the life of this world is worthless compared to the eternal life. It is only faith in Allah that can lead one to eternal happiness in the hereafter.